Good morning, guys. No cruising video, of course. Not moving. The boat actually today is actually frozen in as well, so can't move very far if I wanted to. So today I'm going to make, well, it could be used as a bookcase, but I'm using it as a DVD case stroke CD case to stack my, believe it or not, DVDs and CDs on. My parents gave me a pile of DVDs at Christmas so I wouldn't get so bored during this lockdown and cold weather, not moving the boat, because I don't watch a lot of TV. So I wanted somewhere to put them. I had them in carrier bags, and as you can see here on the table, they take up quite a lot of room, and I didn't want to leave them in carrier bags, so I wanted to put them somewhere. Well, here's my TV on the shelf between the bedroom and the dinette. There is a shutter which comes up and down here that you can close off to make it more private, but of course living on my own I don't worry about that. And above this, up here, is a space. Now I'm going to put like a bookshelf up here to stack my DVDs and all on, and I can reach right across here, so I think that's a good place to put them. So let's measure up and cut out some material. If I go to the corner there, because obviously it's not quite straight, I'm looking at 950 millimeters. So we'll make a note of that, 950 millimeters. And to come down from the ceiling, I'm going to take this, use this as a level here. I have also decided I'm going to store my Nicholson's guides on here as well, as they're not being used particularly at the moment. And the Nicholson's guide is 210 millimeters. So if I make sure everything's around about I'm going to go for about 250 mil high. It should suffice and get everything on here quite comfortably. So I go from here and come down 250 mil. I am 100 mil below here. Because it's not the same height, I'm going to go 100 mil below there. So it's 190 mil that side I need to cut. I need the height of, and 250 mil this side. That should give me a shelf then level, we hope. So let's go and cut it out. For this, I actually, when I took out the old Aldi water heater, it was surrounded with wooden panels, and I'm cutting up one of those to make it with. I'm just setting up the guide fence here so I can make sure I cut this in a nice straight line. It's easier than following the black line as I did on the previous piece. I want to make sure this is dead straight. The other piece wasn't quite so crucial because it won't be seen. You may have noticed that I have the engine running. Whenever I'm using my power tools, I always run the engine. Although the inverter can cope with the output with no problem at all, it would very quickly kill the batteries trying to draw, 750, 800 watts from the batteries in one hit. And that is at 220 volts, not at 12 volts of course. That's my inverter, is a 220 volt output. To finish off the end pieces, it's now time to get out the jigsaw. I'm using the jigsaw to do this because it saves me taking the fence down on the table saw, and it's only a very short cut across. I'm now cutting out the two strips, the back of the CD, DVD case. These are the bits which will hold it together and it will be mounted on the wall. So here we have it. Here's all the pieces I've cut out. I've just actually also put some screw holes in everything. I drilled the holes outside. I didn't want all the mess inside. And I've just been hand screwing some screws into those screw holes ready to assemble. So as I said, one side was higher than the other. And here we go, the difference. This is the side for nearest the walkway in the boat. As we're looking down the boat, the left hand side, and here's the one for going up against the side of the boat. As you can see, it's like a, 2-inch difference, or in new money, what's that, 50mm? Something like that. So, let's get it assembled. Let's say all the holes I've drilled, so it's just a case of putting it together now. What I need to do is actually try and stand this up, don't I? Let's get something to put it up against. I think the toaster's going to use as a there we go, that'll hold it up the ends. That's better, isn't it? And we'll screw them together. So it's straight. Not the best of screwdrivers, but it works. That's that end done. It's almost the same height, look. We don't need the toaster anymore. And I'm just going to make sure they're tight with a screwdriver. Nothing particularly fancy. I'm just screwing it together. So now what I have done on this piece, I'm putting it right along the bottom so I can actually put one screw into the bottom rail as well. That way, if there's any weight on it, it's not going to sag, or help stop it sagging anyway. Let's screw that one together. And once again, I'm just going to tweak them in with a screwdriver, and then one rail across. I'll say I've pre-drilled all the holes. I drilled all the holes outside because I didn't want the mess inside. Once again, I'm just going to tighten those in. Now to put it up on the wall above the television. These unstained edges here, I'll put it in against here. Most of them won't show up. This is the only edge that will really show up. But I don't have any stain or anything on the boat at the moment, so they're going to stay as they are. Once the lockdown's over and I can go out and perhaps buy some stain, I will stain them. But at the moment, I'm just going to leave them as sawn. So now it's time to fix it up on the wall. Try and get the centre screw in first. I did actually hold it up here just now and draw the holes. There it is. Right, should stay there now. Tighten that one up there. And the other one over here. I can just about reach. And once again, I'll just make sure they're in tight with the screwdriver. Hopefully it's going to fall down. So there we have it. This fits up in there quite neatly. I haven't taken it quite to the ceiling. The boats move all the time, so I'll just leave a fraction of a gap there. It's a little bit tatty, some of this wood. That's quite in keeping with the patina of the boat, being nearly 35 years old now. So it's time to load it up. Put my waterways books up here. I only have 2. I could do with some more, but they're expensive, so not yet. Put some DVDs up here. Some more. More DVDs. Some of these are CDs and some are DVDs. I'm putting up the other end. They're a bit mixed up, but it doesn't really matter. Go up there. Stand it there. It'll help to keep these standing up. I've got some in wallets here, sort of thing. I'm just going to stand those up in there. Oh, look at that, just fits And that holds everything together. One last one. Squeeze in there somewhere. Oh. There we go. So there we have it. There's all my DVDs, CDs, all nicely stacked up there, out of the way, pretty solid. So we have the DVDs up there, TV just below it, and this TV is a DVD player in the end of the TV. So all nice and easy to hand. So that was another little job I've been up to on the boat, tidying things up a little bit. I'd like to thank all my subscribers, of course. Also like to thank all of my Patreons and people who help me out on PayPal. Your help is very much appreciated. It really helps to go towards little projects like that where I had to buy screws. I know it's not much, but every penny counts. Well, that just leaves me to say, thank you very much for watching. Trevor out.